All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron, you're bringing your daily horoscope for Saturday, the 25th of September 2021. Got the power back on. Things are moving forward. Exciting energy. We've got the moon in the later degrees of Taurus today. It's going to hit 24 degrees at 10 a.m. I got it pulled up here on the chart. Let me show you what that looks like and why we're going to talk about that. We have Pluto at 24 degrees of Capricorn, the moon at 24 degrees of Taurus, both earth signs, the feminine earth signs. This is about growth. This is about stability, making sure that we are staying stable with the amount of change that's going on, something we're going to be talking about for the next 5 years as Uranus is still going to be moving through the sign of Taurus, finding comfort within that change. Pluto here is about stepping up, owning your power, owning your responsibility, and this is the catalyst, the chrysalis, if you will, of the moth going into the cocoon to become the butterfly. This is a powerful transformation that we are all receiving. Okay, not only that, but this is something that started on the 21st of September. Is the 25th now, so I've been away for a couple days. So Pluto here is creating a septile to the south node. So this started on September 21st, and this connection will be going until November 10th, November 11th, I think is when it frees up. Now this is a really, really important connection that Pluto, all about death, destruction, transformation, most importantly, the phoenix rising from the ashes. In the sign of Capricorn, this is us owning our authority, owning our personal responsibility, defining who we are and what we're doing here on this planet, defining who we are as well amongst our group, our friends. Venus here is in Pluto's home territory, which means Venus is saying value yourself, value your growth, value all of these things that are, value who you were as the butterfly or as the moth, value the chrysalis, value the time you need for rest, value the time that you need to go out and fly and make things happen. Now, the important part of the septile here to the south node is this is about not only about owning who we are as individuals, most importantly, this is about changing the foundation of the beliefs in which we grew up on. And this is not an easy thing. I want to do, so I'm in the process. Let me pause. First, I want to say thank you. To all the love and feedback that I got back on the 999-day video, that was really touching. And I want to say thank you to everyone that's been along this journey. What a gift. And when I talked about that, I've got some other things that I'm in the works here. And one is like a talk show. So that'll be coming to this channel very shortly here. And one is about psychology of belief. I think it is a very fascinating thing, and it's something that's showing up repeatedly astrologically, is letting go of old beliefs. And there's a psychology to that I am not an expert. And I want to talk to other experts that can help shine light on some of these subjects, because sometimes we have this idea, if I let go of this thing, or if I no longer identify with this belief or this, whether it's my whole family grew up in thinking this or believing this, or my friends, my social circle, whatever it is, and we're at this time of great change and letting go of that belief. And this is independent, individual, energy here. When we're talking about Capricorn, this is the embodiment of you and all that embodies who you are. Then this would be the collective. This would be the non-physical. So this is your physical you, and in the physical you, again, this is like, I can't breathe for you, I can't read a book for you, I can't exercise for you, I can't eat for you. This is something that's an individual journey. So although collectively we're all seeking new information, Jupiter here in the collection, Aquarius, Jupiter, abundance and saying more, and philosophy, which rules the sign of Sagittarius, creating this septile down here to the north node. North node, the head of the dragon. This is the direction collectively we are going. Doesn't matter what your chart says, this is where we're headed collectively, right? North node is saying seek information, look at all the possibilities, look at all the potential outcomes, And this is letting go of those things that, this is once taught, Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, and these stories. These stories really serve a purpose where we're headed now. Even the things such as Santa Claus. Do we, is this a story? Do we want to share this coming down the line? Sorry if there's kids present. Do we want to share this story down the line? And it's just like, it's funny little things. It's like, well, we're implanting this seed. This is where this comes from. And I've known many people, and it goes both ways, but I've known many people who kids are like, oh, it doesn't matter. Santa bought me that. I don't have to treat it. I don't have to respect it as well. Like it was a gift from Santa, from like this unknown thing, because I was good and I deserve things. And I know I have some other friends that are just like, I want my kid to know. I don't want to start off with a white lie, a fib. I want them to know that this is a time of year where we care about each other, that we want to, give each other something. So I'm just using this as an example because there's all kinds of beliefs, all kinds of things that are changing in our environment. And for us ending the age of Pisces, moving into the age of Aquarius, there's a lot of theology. There's a lot of beliefs and understanding of the old world. And the age of Aquarius is about the age of knowing. Where we have access to this information where we once did not have access to information. It was secrets. It was kept secret for a purpose, for a reason. Well, that no longer exists. So it's like the floodgates are open. The information is, this is a whitewater rafting right now. This is floods of information coming in. And we kind of have to look at it and address it and say, okay, well, what makes sense? What doesn't make sense? And although collectively we're all going through this together, it's up to me as an individual to decide where I'm putting my energy, what I'm believing in, what I'm not believing in, and what emotional attachments I'm having to belief as we move forward. And, this amplifies once again today, as we still have this grand air trine kite happening. And then as our day progresses, the moon's going to move out of Taurus, stable Taurus. Again, emotional responsibility, owning your own emotions, not projecting, not blaming other people, staying balanced, staying stable. And then we have this move here at 9 p.m. over to the sign of Gemini, where it's going to join the North Node. It's going to join Black Moon, Lilith, most importantly, the North Node, and start to create this trine to the Sun and trine to Saturn and the opposition to the South Node. So this is saying emotionally, I am now ready to commit. I'm now ready to dive into. I'm ready to lose sight of the shore, to sail across the ocean and see what that information brings me. Because all I have thus far is what you've told me is across this ocean, and up to your experience. It's like, do you like roller coasters? No, roller coasters are frightening. Do you like roller coasters? Yeah, I love roller coasters. What a thrill. It's so exciting. Well, these are two truths. And I'm offering, it's just like, so two different people are offering you two truths on their personal opinion on something. So it's like, well, what is your experience? What is your opinion? And the only way to find out is by doing it, and it's taking that action. Sun and Mars meeting up. This is a beautiful time to take action. And because the Sun and Mars are both in the sign of Libra, because Mercury is in the sign of Libra, we are communicating with others. Mercury's starting to slow down. Slowing down our communication. We're going to start not in just communication, but the way that we're viewing, the way that we're thinking, and our interactions with other people. It's really going to get highlighted here. Our interactions with other people. This is a really beautiful time. This is going to be a very beautiful Mercury retrograde. Okay, I encourage that as a beautiful Mercury retrograde because this is all in how we connect with other people. Something we talked about last week. It's like we can sit and do our test. We can sit and practice our instrument. We can sit and practice and paint. We can do yoga alone, or we can do, all of these things. There's a time in school where it says, okay, the test's down. Now it's time for recess and you have to get outside and go play. And this is understanding how important it is for us to connect with other people during this time, regardless of how busy we are. We all have extremely busy lives. We're all doing a million things. We're all entrepreneurs in one way or another, and this is making sure that we're taking the time to connect with the people that we love, that we value, even on the deepest ways. All right, my friends, have a happy, beautiful Saturday. As always, I appreciate you. I love you. I wish you enough on this day, and I'll see you tomorrow.